Sherry Ann with scrapandstampcreations.blogspot.com, and tonight we are going to be making another One Sheet Wonder flashback to 2007, 2008. Only we are going to make a cute little box to put our things in. So these are cards that I created using the brand new template, which is over on my blog, and it's over also on the Facebook page, scrapandstampcreations.blogspot.com, as well as over on the Facebook page of Scrap and Stamp Creations. So the cutting guide for all of these pieces that are random stamped. So what we're going to do tonight, so that you guys know how to kind of do that, is we're going to do the box first. Then we're going to random stamp our pages, our piece of paper to cut up. Then we're going to cut that all up and then make our, I think there's 9 cards here. There are 9 cards. I have a variety of different stamp sets. This one here is the stamp of the month. This one and that. So we're going to use that. I also pulled out, I needed a pattern for the cute pieces. This is one of the Hostess pieces that you could use. So this is the bird one. And I've done a black and orange one with the butterflies. We're not going to use this one tonight. But we're going to do some gypsy, which is a purple tonight. So I'm excited about that. But I pulled out as well some embossing folders and some stamp sets. And I loved the way that these kind of came out. This is really cute. It's the embossing folders, the honeycomb, and then it's stamped with the bee and everything. So love these. And then the Happy as a Beehive, this stamp, the outline is the stamp of the month. And the Happy as a Bee in a Hive is from Happy Everything, which is the Operation Smile set. And then there's this one here, which is the embossing folder. So that's really neat. And then another nice one, and this is the sentiment here. This uses one of the butterfly sets that's going to remain active in the new catalog. Okay, so I've got some nice little pieces to show you. I've been kind of playing, and then I love this. So we're definitely going to see what we can do with being a little creative. There's one of the pieces that has a piece that goes across, so I think we're going to try that. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started. The stamp set that we are using is D1653 Happy Everything, and it's a really great birthday set, so it's going to work great for some of these cards. The stamp of the month, which is S1508, which is framed. The other cool thing is that there are this set here, which is D1646 Finding the Words. And it has really nice words like cherish and thanks and special and friends, happy, best, you, and then the little words that go after it. So those will fit nicely inside these frames as well. The other thing that you need to know is that these frames all coordinate with the brand new Cricut cartridge that comes live that you can purchase right now. Mine is on its way. Hopefully we will see it sometime this week. So anyway, those will be coming out here really quickly. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make our box. We're not going to make the belly band or the belly band decoration until we're done, because that way it'll tell me kind of what we're wanting to do. I may want to do one of these kind of fun things. So anyway, so in order to, we're going to do the box first. So the nice thing about this is with the belly band, this is a deep size box, and these cards all are just really, really, really nice. I love them. I love how they turned out. So I'll bring you in closer so you guys can see. So there's this one here that says smile. And then this one here, so you can see the random stamping, and this is the shimmer trim, the teal shimmer trim. This is that 1-inch piece across the bottom, so this is cute. A half piece. This has got a piece of vellum on it as well that says greetings. So this is Lagoon and Black with the teal shimmer trim. This one says smile. It's the other half. Here's one that's very simple but very elegant that says thanks. This one says for you. And then there's this one here. My thoughts are with you. And the nice thing about them is, again, it's a nice little set that you can put together to give as a gift. And it fits in this cute box with its envelopes, which I have yet to put in there, and the belly band slips right over. All right, so let's go ahead and create our box first for our project. So we have somewhere to put our cards in. Oh, I'm going to use this set tonight in order to do the random stamping. It's Dizzy Circles 1610, C1610. Reminds me of a spirograph, so it's going to be kind of fun to play with, I think. All right, so here is the sheet that we're going to need. That you'll need for your cutting guide, and it is over on my blog, so that's good. And that I put a link to it in the chat, or you can find it over at Scrap and Stamp Creations.blogspot.com. Yeah, I really was trying really hard to come up with some kind of nice gifty kind of thing. So this would be perfect for a Christmas gift or for a coworker gift. You don't even have to make full cards. You can just do little note cards with some envelopes. Those are really cute too. So that's really cool. So here's our pattern. And this is, like I said, an oldie from forever ago. So we're going to use that. And we're going to go ahead and make our box first. So what we are going to need, you're going to need a piece of 9.5 by 9.5 inch paper and your envelope punch board. Okay. And our first punch is going to be at 4. I can't remember. Where did my piece of paper go? Hold on. So this is another box that I made, and I'm sure all right. Nope, it's an 8.5 by 11. 8.5 by 11. This is a set that I created using the cutting guide from last time. And I heat embossed on vellum and colored on the back of the vellum with my markers and did this, but these are the cards that I put in there. So this is the box with the cards. So this one is a little tighter than this one. This one's a little bigger of a box. So 4 3/8. So 4 3/8 is our first punch. So a 9.5 by 9.5 inch square. Nine and a half by 9.5. First punch is at 4 3/8. And then you need to take your cute little Timmy ruler or a ruler that's see-through and line that up and move over to 5 7/8. and punch. And so these are the only 2 times that you're going to have to do anything with a ruler. 4 3/8, 5 7/8. Rotate, punch, score gently, punch, score gently, punch, score, punch, score, punch, score, punch, score. So now you have something that looks like this. Four and 3/8. 4 3/8. Oh, we're going to need our punch board because we're going to go ahead and punch all of our little corners to round these all off. Okay, we're going to go ahead and fold everything and burnish really well. I think we're going to do these parts in Gypsy and Slate because you guys know how much I love slate. It's one of my favorite colors. All right. So you're going to then take, and we're going to cut out the bottom square here. Okay, and that gives us our top flap. Then we're going to flip it all the way over and cut up. And I cut out the little, the pieces there. The score lines. Okay. So now we're going to turn it over. We're going to take some good sticky tape. I'm going to use my score tape here. And we're going to put on the small pieces here. Okay. We're going to flip it over. And you can take a block or something along those lines and put it in so that you get everything to square up nicely. The ideal situation is to have that top corner square for when you put in, so it's not squished in. Okay. We're going to move our block over to the top part up there. and engage that side. We're going to flip it over, stick our bone folder in. And then what I do, because I don't like this little lippy thing here, I don't like it. I just take my scissors and nip it off. Voila. So here is our wonky box. That's kind of pushed in a bit. Okay, and then we'll put a belly band on it, probably a black one, once we get our cards in it. Okay? Why? Okay. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our 8.5 by 11 piece of paper and our big old squishy thing and our stamps. I've got Gypsy, which is Z2190, and we're going to use black, which is 44751. And we're going to use the stamp set I told you about when I find it. Oh, here it is. C1610, which is Dizzy Circles. There's some really cute stuff in this one. I like it. All right, so this one that's all very tightly done, I am going to use with the purple, and I'm going to random stamp. I grab a piece of blotter paper. No problem. All right. So we're going to go ahead and use our Gypsy ink. We're going to ink up our stamp. And we are going to go ahead and wow, I'm missing left and right here. It's a good thing we're putting a second color on this. What you looking for, honey?
Oh, something in the freezer.
Anything particular?
No.
There isn't a whole lot.
I know.
There's chicken upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
There's that leftover steak from the other day.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, stinking a steak sandwich or something like that.
You can always go get some cheap chicken from Albertsons.
Actually.
Harrison would be happy that we were eating cheap chicken while he was eating cheap chicken with Grandma and Grandpa.
Yeah. He's also thinking French fries.
There are some of those upstairs in the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
I've determined this is about as close as I get to jelly plating, is making my own paper. All right. Now I'm going to use this stamp here with our black. Add some black throughout it. So this is really going to be kind of geometric pattern kind of stuff. I'm not good at them. There are lots of people who really like them. I'm just not. Honestly, it just seems like a lot of work and a big mess. I'd have paint everywhere. I would seriously have paint everywhere. All right, so then I'm going to take this littlest stamp and I'm going to go back to the Gypsy ink, and everywhere that there's a black, there's a really big hole in it. You can kind of see it. There's one here, there's one there, and that I'm going to stamp off and then stamp in the middle of that. And that's just going to fill in those white areas a little bit. Another reason why you should really put the big piece on the bottom. The big piece of fun foam, so you don't have to worry about moving things around. You get a good impression all the time. So now you guys can see maybe the little pieces on the inside. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I'm missing a hole over here. I need to put this one back on here. All right. All right. So that's it for this stamp, unless we choose to use some of the words. And there's words in this one. Let me take a picture of this really quick. All right. So I'll get that up for you guys. All right, so now we're going to take this away. I'm going to want this piece of paper because I'm going to ink some edges. So now we're going to go ahead and cut this all up. This would be a good use for your card piece. If you know your card box, which is over on Snap Guide. We're going to cut it at 4 1/4 right down the center. So now it gives us 2 pieces. We're going to put one of those aside. With this piece, we're going to cut at 5 1/2. We're going to take this piece and we're going to cut at 2 1/8. And that gives us 2 pieces of 2 1/8 by 5 1/2. And then we have this piece here, which we're going to cut from this corner to this corner. Into 2 diagonal pieces. All right, so the other side, we're going to cut at 2 3/4, at 2 3/4, at 1 inch, then we're going to cut at 1 1/2 inches down the side. So the 4 1/4 inch piece, 4 1/4 wide, right? 4 1/4 wide. Then we're going to cut 1 1/2 off of that and cut this into 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3. And then this piece gets cut into this is 2 3/4 by 2 1/4. And that gives us 2 pieces. So those are what everything goes with. So now I'm going to take and I'm going to go ahead and use black. I'm going to go ahead and use black, and we're going to go ahead and ink all the edges. You can write on the back, this one's for card 3 if you want, this piece here, or you can use your box, or you can just kind of go in whatever order. This one is for card 4 according to the template. This is for card 1. This piece down here at the bottom is for card number 6. Actually, both of these are for card number 6, the same. This one and the one right above it. These pieces right here are for card number 5. Pieces for card number 7. This piece here is for card number 9. And card number 8. Okay, so I'm just going to set that all aside right on top of my template. And I'll pull out the card samples for you. Card number 1, piece goes here. Card number 2, piece goes at the bottom. And you can turn these this way if you like, or, you know, up and down, that kind of thing, too. This is card number 3. Card number 4. Card number 5. Card number 6. There's the 2 pieces. Card number 7, the piece is right here underneath the vellum. Card number 8, and card number 9. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with card number 1. So I'm going to go ahead and cut my piece here at 5 1/4. By 4. And while I'm at it, might as well do the other one, which I'm going to use for black. There's 4 by 5 1/4. And then I've got, they are fun. I'm going to cut a 3-inch or 3/4 of an inch strip. Of both the black and the purple. So we're going to go ahead and work on both these cards at the same time. I'm going to go ahead and run some adhesive along the edge here. For the purple, going to give us our nice little border. And again, for our black, okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stamp my my sentiments. I'm going to do this happy birthday here on this one. And this one that says, have a one-of-a-kind fabulous day on this one. And I'm going to need my trusty squishy pad. These are brand new. This is the Operation Smile set. Let's see, there's my heat gun. This one I'm going to stamp in black and heat set with some clear embossing powder. Thinking that might, yeah, it's got a little bit of distress in it. Okay. And I forgot to use my embossing buddy. At least I know where it's at. That just makes it pop out nice. We'll go ahead and put this clear embossing powder back. And we're we're going to move on to this card. Gonna go ahead and move this piece back over there. We have our happy birthday sentiment. Again, gonna kind of rub it off and make sure that cleaning off any of that so it will stamp nice. Using some Versamark ink. I'm going to stamp this down here in the corner. And I have some white embossing powder that close to my heart cells. It's the Ranger one. I'm going to go ahead and, oh, I forgot to, yeah. I forgot to use my embossing buddy again. All right, you know what? I know what we're gonna do. Take that back, put that here a minute. Turn it over. Restamp. That's why there are two sides to a piece of paper. And ideally cardstock is the same color. Much better. Now, the trick with embossing powder, and especially this Ranger powder, and that is that you really need to heat up your gun before you move it over the powder, because if not, it really warps your cardstock. So heat your gun up for a couple seconds or two. And there you go there. So now we're going to take our card bases. And I'm going to go ahead and add adhesive to the back. This goes directly in the corner of the card, and we're going to end up trimming off a little of the purple. So this goes right up in the corner, right to the edge right to the edge. And then I have some purple sparkly pieces here. I have some purple bling. I think we'll use this bling here. There's our first card. And then for this one, it goes in the bottom corner. And up the side. One and two. Into our trusty box. All right, let's go ahead and do 3 and 4. These ones turn out really easy. This goes right along the edge. Actually, let's center that up a little. My card is a little. And then I have some purple shimmer trim. one goes along the side. So these both start exactly the same way. So I'm going to use the Stamp of the Month stamp, and I'm going to use this one and this one. So that's clear embossing powder over the Gypsy ink. Ah, that'll go with the theme. It doesn't, it's not really stamped. There we go. All right. So here are our pieces. Okay. So I've got a thanks that I'm going to put in the center of this one here in black. And let's see, it didn't quite do what I wanted it to do. It was too hasty. So there I have a thanks for one. And then here's a happy birthday. Which is new, so I'm gonna wipe it off, stamp it off a couple times. Happy birthday. And then we're gonna do that evil thing that Martha hates. However, there is a Cricut cut on the new cartridge for these, and once I have the cartridge, I will cut a bunch of them and put that in this stamp set, because this is a really nice sentiment set. There's one that says thanks. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put 6 dimensionals. On each of these. All right. I'm going to take a fine liner. And I'm just going to go ahead and go and it does go better to go faster when you do those. So this one says thanks. And this one says happy birthday. So this is cards 3 and 4. Card number 5 is pretty. All right. That's these 3 little squares here. So we need 3 squares, 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. And then a piece of black that is 2 inches by 5 1/2. And some shimmer trim if you want it. Then these pieces, 2 of these go directly to the edge. On each side. And the last one fits nicely in the middle. And let's see what sentiment we can use. We can do Oh My Happy out of the Operation Smile set. We're going to take our purple shimmer trim and we're going to go across the top of the card. This goes right up snug next to it. And then another piece of shimmer trim. Right next to the bottom. And then we'll go ahead and take some of our little dots here. And we have a Oh My Happy card. So this is the one that we had. And here's the one we just did. So that's card number 5. Card number 6 is these 2 little ones. It's Gypsy. The purple is Gypsy. Really? Okay. All right. Our next piece needs to be, we're going to do black. And when I find my trimmer, here it is. Needs to be 5.5. By 3. Ouch, that hurt. Okay. We need a piece that is 2 3/4. And I'm thinking it's supposed to be 5/8. And it is supposed to be 5/8. So let me see if I can find a stamp. I think we'll do the happy is as happy does. Oh, you know what? I know what we're going to do. I know, we'll play. And that's crooked. Hola. So this is card 6. Card 7. I am thinking I want to do a little differently. I'm going to go ahead and use a piece of vellum. And I'm going to use, actually, I'm going to stamp on it first with our trusty little bee looking kind of thing. The trick to heating embossing powder on vellum is to make sure your gun is really, really, really super hot. I'm breaking out the Big Shot. Flipping to tab 1, my plate, and the honeycomb folder. And I'm putting my vellum in that folder. You guys can see I've got some nice texture now. and it's a little on the big side. Okay. Now we're going to take a piece of scratch paper. We're going to stamp our cute little bee. They're all on my blog. Let's see. The stamp set with the bee on it is only available till the end of the month because it's the Operation Smile for the spring, summer. And then the new one that comes out has got really cute critters in it too. Let's see. Let's make him purple since the rest of the card is purple. And then we're going to also use this little one right here, this stamp. And then there's the sentiment, happy as a bee in a hive, and I cut this one in half. I cut this sentiment in half so it would fit in this frame. My customer catalogs are ordered, they're just not shipped yet. I wanted you guys to know that. From the corporate office. They should be here shortly. And now to fussy cut our bee. And then I'm cutting half of a dimensional. And then I'm going to take a glue dot as soon as I find them. Back here, I need that. I knew I had one in here. and the bottom of the adhesive thing. So I'm going to take a glue dot here and put it underneath. And one more, and that should help keep this piece tacked down. So here's our happy as a bee in a hive, and I had done this one with this one, the bird, so I just made some extra pieces and cut out a major piece. So differences, love this. I think it needs some purple underneath. Mine is I put things away and I forget that I put them away, like in their real home. All right, and our last two cards, you guys. All right. All right. So now we have trying to do these. Let's see. All right. Good night. I'm almost done. I'm really excited. All right. right. Night, Tony. All right. So let's go ahead and do there's one. Okay. Mm. Okay. Well, that didn't work. But we're not gonna, we're gonna pretend it's fine. All right. Pretty. And then the other one. And the last two cards. Now, I'll put one of these one way and one the other. The sentiments worked really well to do both the same direction. All right, so now we'll go ahead and do our band here. right. So I have a piece of black, and I'm cutting a 2-inch belly band. And therefore the band fits well. And now all I need is our little place card piece. Okay. Hello? Hello? What? And oh, did you get solution? She's what? Okay. I'm fine with that. Did you get anything out yesterday? You tried to? Okay. Does your tummy hurt? Okay. Okay. How? You're silly. All right. Well, let me finish up my show. Do you want to talk to Daddy? Oh, hold on. Let me get Daddy for you, okay? Oh, good. Hold on. Dave! It's Harrison! It's Harrison
It is.
on the phone. Yeah.
It's a Harrison. Oh my goodness, it's a Harrison.
Mm. All right. Well, I'm assuming you guys are just watching because nobody has responded. But basically, I'm going to fussy cut this out and we're done.
I am probably going to do nothing tomorrow. Yep, I am. What are you going to be doing tomorrow?
Okay.
What did you do today? Can you tell me?
So this is the last little piece. And oh my gosh, we're going to finish up. We started on time and we're going to finish up on time with a completed project, you guys. I've got a couple of things planned. I'm just waiting on getting my stuff, and I should have some of the new stuff and catalogs this week. And as soon as I get those, then we'll start using some of that stuff.
I kind of wanted to talk to you.
Oh, you're welcome. I at least have an idea.
I was hoping to talk to you. You don't want to talk to me anymore?
He only wants to talk to me. Love that kid. All right. Voila. Elegant, pretty box.
Sure.
Let's put some of this stuff away. Oh, let's fussy cut our bee out. Wouldn't that be really cute on there? Let's do that really quick.
He decided he doesn't want to talk to me anymore, so...
All right. And then I'll pull them all out, take a photo so you guys can see them all. Right now I'm looking for the I'll put him on with a glue dot.
What kind of stuff has he been doing there?
Voila. Oh, you're fine. All right. And just get a few things kind of out of the way so I can get a good photo for you guys. This bee goes on this one.
Harrison, Grandpa just told me that you don't want to do the, you don't want to get flushed tonight.
Mom said it was fine. Dave.
Okay.
He asked me and I told him he didn't have to.
Did you get anything out yesterday?
All right.
It would be okay. It would be okay if you did not get it done tonight. You could have done it tomorrow.
All right. So let's see. Let's get the rest of these out of here so I can put these up really quick. So we've got space to actually do. Again, the pattern for the cards, the cutting guide for the cards, is all on my blog, scrapandstampcreations.blogspot.com. And yes, I did update it. And you can also find the stuff over on Facebook in my Facebook group.
What kind of chores does Grandpa have you do? I want you to tell me that.
All right. So there's our belly band in our box. And here are our cards. So here's our box with the belly band, and then our 9 cards. Let's see.
You did. Oh my goodness. Nothing. Harrison, can you let me talk to Grandma? Grandma or Grandpa?
All right, and I'm going to take a picture so we can get that up for you guys as well.
I just wanted to let you know he could probably go a day or two between it wouldn't hurt all that much if you
All right. So these are the cards we made.
It would,
nice little gift set. Perfect for a craft fair project and everything. So thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I had a great time. You again can find the template to do the random stamping and the random cutting over on my blog, scrapandstampcreations.blogspot.com, or you can check out over at the Facebook page. The sentiments, the birthday sentiments with the little bee and that kind of stuff, as well as the one that says thanks and happy birthday with this border. These are all going to discontinue at the end of the month. So the stamp of the month and then this Operation Smile set. So everything is listed over on my blog. You guys are welcome to it. I think I love the bee set, my favorite. This would be really cute to just make a set of bee cards like this and put them in a box and then kind of do the bee theme to them. So I might do that because I just really think that turned out really cute. So these are the cards we made tonight. Thanks a lot, guys.